Hello, Genial Gamer Gal here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be showing you my Nintendo GameCube collection. And this is the largest collection that I have. Just over 100 games or so. I haven't exactly counted in a while, but I think I have around 100 or so. So I have them all spread out around my table. I actually had to film it in a different location because I didn't have space in the place I usually film it in my kitchen. So here I am in the living room and surrounded by GameCube games. All right, we're gonna jump right in since I have a lot to talk about, and here we go. The first game I have is actually a Japanese Nintendo GameCube game, and this is called Kururin Squash. I think. Kururin something. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. But I picked up this Japanese version because it's a puzzle game and I don't really need to know Japanese. So pretty easy, pretty cool. I've played it before. It's really fun once you get the hang of it, all the little puzzle mechanics, but I did enjoy it. So I have this one hanging around, and it's really neat how they did the cardboard and everything. Pretty different from the North American GameCube game cases that we have. Smaller, compact. I kind of like it actually. All right, now we're going to go into the North American GameCube games that I have, and I'm going to start off with the sports games. Usually get those in lots and stuff, so I have a few. We have All-Star Baseball 2003. FIFA Soccer 2005, Madden 07, NHL 06, and actually I have two of these, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 04 and 05. And actually the reason I picked these up was because the cases were in pretty decent shape, and I wound up using them and swapping the cases from these games and putting them on my other games that I care about. So that's the reason I have those. All right, on to more of the regular GameCube games, so no more sports games. 007 Everything or Nothing. 007 Nightfire. Still have to get Agent Under Fire, and then I think there's another one or two. I forget what they are. 1080 Avalanche, because you have to have a snowboarding game. Aggressive Inline. Alien Hominid. Pretty fun, but super hard. I haven't played too much of it. I can't get through a lot of it. Amazing Island. I have not played a lick of that game. It's been just sitting on my shelf. Animal Crossing, the game that everybody's been talking about on the Switch. And this one actually came with a separate memory card because the file was so gigantic. You needed a separate memory card, or it would take up all your space on your memory card. And then I think you couldn't save anything else to that memory card, which was unfortunate. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I've played a little bit of this. It is pretty good. I really need to get other Baldur's Gate games. I think this is the only one I have, but it's pretty fun, so I need to get some other ones. Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. And I actually haven't played too much of this one, and there's another one called Baten Kaitos Origins. This one I have not played at all. So I have both of them. I haven't had a chance to play them really the way they should be played, just time, you know. Beyond Good and Evil. Pretty good game. I played through a little bit of it. It's been a long time, but from what I remember, I was enjoying this playthrough. So definitely one of the recommended ones. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I liked this one. A pretty good platformer. So if you want something like a little quirky, then I would definitely add this one to your list. Bomberman Jetters. There's still one more I'm missing. I think it was Generation or something like that. Have to pick that one up. Cell Damage. And I haven't really played this. I picked it up because of the cell shaded graphics. It looked really cool, and I have not had a chance to play this game. Shame really, because it looks like it's a lot of fun. Chaos Field, a shmup. Actually, it's a really good shmup, I think, in my opinion. I was having a lot of fun playing through this. So if you enjoy shmups, then I would definitely add this to your list. Chibi Robo Plug into Adventure. This, I thought when I first saw this, was such a weird game, and then I grabbed it and started playing it, and it has quite a little charm to it. So yeah, you're doing some household chores and things, but I really loved this game. I really wish they would make more in this style. Crazy Taxi. Played this in the arcade a ton. Custom Robo. I have not really tried this out too much. I played a tiny bit at the beginning, and that was about it. So I haven't even gotten into changing your robo parts and stuff like that yet. So can't really comment too much about that one. Darkened Sky. Defender. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Getting into the Donkey Kong series. And we have Donkey Konga. And these games use the bongos. And my only big box GameCube game I have is the Donkey Konga 2 in the big box with the bongos. And the game, I don't think the game was even open. I'm not even gonna plop that back on there because I barely have room. But I have the bongos in there. Haven't tried them yet, so something on my list to do. Dragon's Lair 3D, Return to the Lair. Evolution Worlds. F-Zero GX. Pretty fun. It is super fast, so I was having a hard time getting used to this F-Zero game, but once you get the hang of it, it is pretty fun. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Freaky Flyers. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I believe this was in the arcade. Goblin Commander, Unleash the Horde. Harvest Moon, Magical Melody. I think there's two other ones that I don't have yet. I Ninja. Ikaruga. Pretty awesome shmup. Very hard. It will make you rage quit, but it is really awesome. And I think this was remade on the Switch or ported to the Switch, so definitely one to pick up. The Incredibles. And here are my Legend of Zelda collections. The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, and this is the promotional disc that includes 4 classic games from the NES, Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, and what is it, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Pretty awesome. And then you get the playable Wind Waker demo. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. I have not really gotten into this one. May need to give it some time. And 2-game bonus disc, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Master Quest. I forgot how you get a couple of those promotional games, but I bought them on eBay. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And I do have to get the one on the Wii. The only reason I want both of them is because I believe they are a mirror image. So one of them is in one direction and I think the Wii was mirrored, something like that. I know that they're kind of mirror images of each other, which I thought was kind of neat. And The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, which I absolutely loved. I know it was different with the cell shaded graphics, but I loved it. I still had very much fun with it. Lego Star Wars The Video Game. I like the Lego games. They are pretty fun, actually. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. And the next 2, Lost Kingdoms and Lost Kingdoms 2. I have not played these really. I think, are these the ones that are like the card games, or was that the 3rd one? I think. I kind of lost track about these 2. I haven't played them in a very long time. Luigis Mansion. Definitely one to pick up. I spent a bunch of hours playing this and replaying this. I loved it. Luigi finally got his own game, and it is so fun. And I have the one on the Switch also that I started playing but didn't finish. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I do like to pick up the Mario sports games. I think they are a ton of fun. Mario Kart Double Dash. Something different with 2 people on one cart. A bit odd, but I still found this fun to play, in my opinion. All right, Mario Party 6. I have here. And also, I can get it off the table, Mario Party 7. I still have to get 4 and 5. Mario Power Tennis. Mario Superstar Baseball. Megaman Anniversary Collection. Megaman Network Transmission. Megaman X Collection. I think these were remade collections on the Switch, if I'm not mistaken. Megaman X Command mission. Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. I have not had a chance to get into this game. I've heard great things about it though. And I have two of these. Metroid Prime. One has the Echoes bonus disc. And I can't remember how I wound up getting them, but I wound up keeping them for the cover variant. Not sure if I'll hang on to them that way though, we'll see. Metroid Prime Echoes. This is the actual game, and it has the holographic cover there. Pretty cool. Midway Arcade Treasures 1. And there is actually another cover variant of this that does not have the number 1 in it. But I wanted this one because the other ones are numbered and I have OCD, so I got the one with the number 1 in it, which I think is a little bit tougher to find. Not impossible, just a little uncommon. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. And Mystic Heroes. On to another pile. Namco Museum. PN03, or product number 3. Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. Definitely one of my favorites. I love Paper Mario. Definitely on the pickup list for sure. If you don't have it, you need to get it. Phantasy Star Online, episodes 1 and 2, which you can't play online anyway. I do believe there's an offline campaign mode on here, so if you can still play it in some way. Pikmin, a pretty fun, quirky game. And I do have Pikmin 2. Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gottlieb Collection. I played a ton of pinball in the arcades, and pretty recently as an adult too, I get to go to some arcades and play them, so I just had to pick up one of them at least. I think there's a couple collections on the system. Pitfall, The Lost Expedition. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. And Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. And I really don't remember. Oh, it says sequel. Haha, so this is the sequel. Okay. I was about to say I didn't remember what order they came out in, so there it is. Puyo Pop Fever. I really like this. It's a pretty fun puzzle game. On to some Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 2. I don't have the first one yet. Working on it. And Resident Evil 4. So I still have to get 3. and maybe Code Veronica X. I don't know because that is going up in price. We'll see. All right, almost there. Hang in, guys and gals. 2 more piles of GameCube games. Shadow the Hedgehog. The Simpsons Hit and Run. GTA clone. It is pretty funny. I was enjoying it, but some of Homer's little remarks get a little old after a while, but it is definitely funny. The Sims. Skies of Arcadia Legends. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Soul Calibur 2, which has Link in the character because it's on Nintendo. I think PlayStation and Xbox received other characters. I don't remember what they were though. Spinks and the Cursed Mummy. And I believe this game was remade on the Switch. And I was debating about purchasing the remake. Still on the fence about it. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is supposedly coming to the Switch at some point also. Who knows? But it actually is a pretty decent platformer. SSX on Tour, and this is the version with the Mario characters. So Peach, Mario, Luigi are in this version. Had to grab it. I mean, why wouldn't you want to snowboard with them? Starfox Adventures. I know, not quite the traditional Starfox game. It kind of plays more like a Zelda game. But it's still fun if you think of it in that way instead of as a traditional Star Fox game, because that it is not. Star Fox Assault. Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2. I am very proud I said that correctly because that is a long title. Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3. Whew, made that one too. Summoner, a Goddess Reborn. Super Mario Strikers. All right, my last pile. I was trying to get through them as quick as I can because I have a bunch. Super Mario Sunshine. I had a hard time getting into this game, especially with those flood mechanics. So I haven't really played too much of this, unfortunately, but I am hoping to get back into it because it seems like a pretty good game. Except, you know, the flood that I'm not a big fan of. But I would like to jump back in and keep going because I even got halfway. Super Monkey Ball. Pretty interesting puzzle game. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Tales of Symphonia. I have not gone through this one yet. And some Turtles games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nightmare. Oh, it's the third one. TMNT. Haven't really played this one. It's in the newer style of Turtles. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Vex. Platforming game. I haven't played a lot of it, but it seemed pretty interesting to me, and I don't think it was too expensive at the time I picked it up. It's been a while though. I've had that for a while. Beautiful Joe, which is difficult, but it is pretty fun. And I do have to get the second one. And there is another one. I forget what it's called. I want to say RedHot Rumble, I think. So have to get a couple of those still. Wario World. As I bump the camera. Yay. Wave Race Blue Storm. Wolverine's Revenge. XIII. XMen Legends. Pretty fun. I like this. And XMen Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. So these XMen Legend games are pretty fun, especially if you have people to play with. Lots of fun. All right, that wraps up my video of my Nintendo GameCube games collection. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so and hit the bell to receive alerts for when I post new videos. Let me know in the comments below what games you think I might need to add to my collection still, and what games do you have in your GameCube collection. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.